joining us here in New Richland for the 101st annual parade for the Farm and City Days celebration. My name is Daniel Petzinger, and I'm your announcer here for today. So, I don't have a complete list for you. However, I will try and keep you guys up to date on what parade unit is sitting in front of us. So, thank you for joining us for the first time for live stream. And I am sure that we'll get started here in a couple minutes. We're towards the end of the parade route. So, just make sure that you stick around with us. It'll take about another 4 or 5 minutes for the parade units to start coming in. So once again, my name is Daniel Petzinger with Petzinger Media Group, and we are here live in New Richland, Minnesota for the 101st Annual Farm City Days Parade. Like I say, we'll get things going here in just a few moments. There we go. So, I hear the police and fire just down the road, down here on Broadway Avenue, downtown New Richland. Like I say, we'll get things going here in just a few moments as the units start pulling through. People are gathering downtown, trying to find some shade. It's kind of a warm day, not bad for Farm City Days, middle of July. Once again, my name is Daniel Petzinger, and I am going to try to announce the units as they come by here in New Richland. This is the first time that Farm City Days Parade has been live streamed, so we are going to wing some of this today. I do not have a complete list of all the units, otherwise I would have brought them up on the bottom side of our screen, but some technical difficulties there. We'll try better next year and try and get all the units as they come through to be named on the screen. So we're still waiting for them to come down Broadway. Well, we're on South Broadway, they're on North Broadway Avenue, downtown New Richland. They've got a little bit of a route to go behind all of downtown here, and then they'll swing around, and then we'll pick them up. We're kind of towards the end of the parade route, so we're going to see on how much candy we get handed or thrown at us, so it's something to take a look at. So once again, my name is Daniel Petzinger, and I am with Petzinger Media Group, trying to go live here in New Richland. So hopefully everybody enjoys their day, and hopefully they had a good Farm City Days. They had bingo and movie last night that they moved indoors due to the rain, so was not a complete wash, but normally that sits outside. But they did it inside, which is okay. They had a pretty decent turnout, it sounds like, so. Once again, we're waiting for the parade, front of the parade anyways, to get towards us, which is on the back side of the parade route. As you can see, there's still people walking across the street, trying to find their favorite spots. Still don't see them down on the north side of Broadway Avenue, downtown New Richland. So it's still going to be a few more minutes, but I do hear the sirens, which means they're getting closer. Once again, we're just waiting for them to get downtown New Richland with the parade route. Looks like they're almost ready to be seen by the cameras. So stick around with us. We're going to stay here until the end of the parade. Like I say, I'm going to try and to announce as many units as I have on my list. I have a picture. So we'll see on how good I can do with a picture of the parade. They're in alphabetical order and not unit order, so it's going to take a little bit of time on my part to make sure we get the right folks. I also did not get a list of any of the Farm City Day sponsors, so really don't have much to give you other than the ones I see downtown here of Wagner Foods, the Red Leaf Cafe, the Richland Liquor, the Richland State Bank, the Richland Star Eagle, Main Street Dental. I do believe they're still down there on the north side of Broadway Avenue. Still got a few folks playing in the... And there they come. As you see, we got the NRPD coming down the road. Still going to take them a few moments for them to get in front of us. We got a couple cameras here today. I want to thank Bob Beyer and Annabelle Petzinger for running my cameras for me today. Without them, we wouldn't get the fabulous shots that you will soon see. Up first here, we've got the New Richland PD. Let me pull up my little list here. Let you guys listen to all the whistles and horns and sirens as they come through. Richland PD, and then up next we've got the Waseca Sheriff, Jay Doulis. And then up next is the Waseca American Legion Post 228. Up next. Then we've got the Lions. Yep, this is the Lions. And up next, we've got the Richland Ambulance. All right, that was the Richland Fire Department. Hopefully you still got eardrums after that. Water tanks, pumper trucks, ladder trucks, hose trucks, whole 9 yards. The Richland Mayor, Chad Neitzel. And this is the class of 78. Now we got a small break in the parade route as the boys and girls are out there picking up candy. Sorry about all the wind noise. Wind has just started to pick up, so. We'll try and do that, see if we cut down a little bit of the wind. So up next is the Richland Care Center with their bus, their transport bus.
They're not done. Your back hurt you?
No, it's that my work is coming right up. How much can you get? Yeah, the other side is giving me Sorry. This is a nice camera. Where'd you get it from?
It's my uncle's. He's running a live stream for
So they're slowing it down just a little bit. The parade route was going a little bit fast, so. Making sure the kids have plenty of time to pick up all the candy in the roadway. Looked like the fire department wanted to step on it and get the heck out of Dodge. Anyways, now up is the Richland Care Center. Looks like the care center ran out of candy. Then we got Miss South Central and Miss Waseca County. Sleigh and Cutter in the Corvette. Then up next, we've got American Family Insurance. Then we got Tom Gleason's John Deere tractor from Heartland University Bar in Heartland, Minnesota. Then we got Miss Janesville. Janesville there in the Chevy truck. Then we got the Waldorf Fire Department displayed here with their rough terrain rig. field rig, whatever you want to call it. Then we got the Waseca County Free Fair with their wonderful float. Been around for many years. Been in a lot of parades, handing out some of the flyers for the parade, or for the Waseca County Free Fair, which is next week. And here's Wagner Foods. Handing out a boatload of candy. Then up next, Royal Villa. The HRA of New Richland, celebrating 50 years. Sorry about the sun that you really can't see much, but it was just under some clouds, but today we've got some pretty clear skies all of a sudden. So up next, we got Loken Excavation in Owatonna, represented by their Case backhoe, one of their new ones. And then we've got the Waseca County Dairy Princess. Then we got a little lull in the parade route as we've got a big rig coming down. Representing, I'll tell you here in a moment. Looks like Holland Farms in Ellendale. Then up next is going to be Miss Waterville, it looks like. Looks like Camp Dells sponsored them. And up next, we've got some waterworks, it looks like. From Mike's Repair in Owatonna. Tire service and ag and heavy duty trucks. Then up next, we'll have Neighbors Meats right here in New Richland, Minnesota. Do an awfully good job filling in a nice, needed service for all your meat processing needs. Look them up, Neighbors Meats. Looks then, we've got some DFL, it looks like. Some political unit here. Then we got Panther Powerhouse up here next. Also located, I believe they're right here in New Richland, right downtown on Broadway Avenue. Then we've got Renegade, Performance Fuels and Lubricants. Then we got the New Richland Heartland class of 1968. They decided to be troopers and walk the route. Then it looks like we got a few on a trailer here, which is probably a very good idea today. Then up next, we got the Waseca Hockey Association. On a pontoon boat, of all things. I think these guys came through once before, class of 78, and that is the old Cardinals for the New Richland Heartland Cardinals.
What? I kind of have to do something right now, Oliver.
There's a small break in the parade route here as the kids run out and pick up more candy. Up next is Mayo Clinic. They have a clinic office here in New Richland also. Up next is the Mayo Clinic Health Systems Portable Office. Nice RV tray converted into a doctor's office on wheels. That's to help out with all the towns that don't have medical services. Up next, we got a horse-drawn carriage.
Come on, unless you're too interested.
Oh, wow. You want one?
Maybe a while later. You want me to open it up again?
Get serenaded with some tunes from Dixieland Pickup Band. They're sounding good today. Then up next, we got Monera Funeral Services. They have an office right here in New Richland. And instead of having a hearse, they now have minivans. It's a new change in times, but they work just as good as hearse. Up next here, Miss Minnesota 2023. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Kind of hard to see some of those fancy writing signs. Up next, we got River Rats Car Club. The tribute to the veterans and the fallen soldiers. Some classic cars. Part of the River Rats. Looks we got some more parade, but it's going to have another small break. Again, we're at the end of the parade route, so it's going to take them a few minutes to close up some of these gaps. Up next is going to be Waseca Community Special Olympics. Up next is 10,000 Custom Designs. Do a lot of embroidery, screen printing, and laser engraving. Up next is the Waseca County Republicans. With dogs on leashes. Up next, we got a Minneapolis Moline. I remember when we used to have a lot of these tractors, these olden tractors that would run through the parade back in the mid-80s. A lot of things have changed. But we still got a few of them running. Here's a John Deere 70. Oh, up next here, looks like the sheriff's posse. For Waseca County. Then it looks like we've got some sort of a flashing light vehicle coming here. Again, another small gap in the parade route. And this too is the sheriff's posse of Waseca County. Speeding on by. And the proverbial cleanup crew. And the end of the parade is here. Thank you for joining us here in New Richland for the Farm City Days Parade. We enjoyed having you, and we wish everybody the best for these wonderful weekend as we finish up kind of a nice weather season. So once again, my name is Daniel Petzinger. I'm kind of sitting here in the sun. I enjoyed everybody joining us here. Hopefully you guys, like this. If you do, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, any of those kind of good things. But best of all, if you really liked it or liked any of the Petzinger Media Group content, please subscribe. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that way we can start moving the channel forward more. So if you would be so kind as to click that subscribe button, that would be wonderful. Once again, my name is Daniel Petzinger with Petzinger Media Group, and we will be leaving you here in New Richland.